Hi, I'm Melissa. Welcome to Yoga for Anxiety. Today, I have a gentle yoga class for complete beginners. So this is a great class if you're just starting your yoga journey, or maybe you're coming back to yoga after taking a break for a while. Either way, I'm glad you're here. We'll take things nice and slow, and I'll show lots of modifications along the way. Let's go ahead and get started. You can sit cross-legged just like I'm sitting. If you have a towel or blanket, go ahead and grab it, and you can place it right underneath your hips. So you're sitting right on the edge of your towel or blanket. That will help you to elevate your hips, and it'll help you to sit up nice and tall. Once you're situated, lift your chest, lengthen through your spine. Take an inhale and begin to reach your arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, bring your hands down to prayer center. Good. We'll do that a few more times. Take an inhale, reach your arms up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to prayer center. Good. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then a long, slow exhale through your mouth. One more time. Deep breath in through your nose. Long, slow exhale through your mouth. Good. Take your right hand right near your hips and then come into a side stretch. So reach your opposite arm overhead. And then you can take this as deep as you want to go. You can take just a little side stretch, or you can come deeper. Notice what's feeling good in your body today. We'll hold this here for a moment, and you should feel the stretch all the way down your side body. Just breathe into the stretch. Good. Let's take one more inhale and then slowly begin to return to center. Reach both of your arms up to the sky. We'll bring our hands down to prayer center. And you remember this flow. Let's inhale here. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to prayer center. Good. We'll do that a few more times. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, release. This time, take a deep breath in through your nose. And then a long, slow exhale through your mouth. One more time, a deep breath in through your nose. And then a long, slow exhale through your mouth. Great. This time, take your left hand down to the side of your body and then come into that side stretch. So again, listen to your body today and then just take it as deep as it feels good to you. You can kind of play with that until you feel a nice stretch in your side body. But it should never be painful. This is gentle yoga. It should be relaxing and just really restorative. Just breathe here. Think about breathing into your stretch. Good. On your next inhale, reach both of your arms up to the sky. And then as you exhale, release your arms down to your thighs. From here, take your gaze over your right shoulder. So just look off to the right. We're doing a gentle neck stretch. And then very slowly take your gaze off to the left. Look over the other shoulder. And we'll do that one more time on each side. So very slowly move your head and just notice a gentle stretch in your neck. And then when you're ready, take your gaze over your opposite shoulder. Good. Begin to return to center. We'll do a couple gentle head or neck rolls. So very slowly start on the right hand side and then slowly begin to make a circle all the way around with your neck. Let's do that one more time. Big slow circle with the head. And then once you've completed that circle, just pause here. We'll go the opposite direction. So start to move now to the left. And just really nice and slow. You want to take your time with this movement. We're just starting to warm up through the body. Good, and then we'll pause here. We'll do a few rounds of shoulder shrugs. So take your shoulders up, back, and down. And we'll do that again. Take the shoulders up, back, and down. And you can just continue that movement here. And you're moving your shoulders in a circular pattern. And just think about relaxing and releasing your shoulders. Let go of any tension or any tightness that you're holding in the shoulders today. Good, let's do that one more time. And then just relax the shoulders down. If you're sitting on a towel or blanket, you can move that off to the side. And then come onto all fours. We'll come to tabletop position. So you can just come onto your hands and on your knees. And then take a moment in this position and make sure your knees are stacked right under your hips. And then make sure your wrists are stacked right under your shoulders. Spread your fingertips out nice and wide. And we're going to do some cat-cows here. So on your next inhale, take your gaze forward and then start to look slightly up. Lift through your chest. As you exhale, begin to round the back and take the gaze inward. Inhale, gently lift the chest and squeeze the shoulder blades together. As you exhale, begin to round the belly and take your gaze inward. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale for cow pose, and then exhale, release to cat pose. Inhale, lift through the chest, and then exhale, round through the back. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale, return to a neutral spine. Come back to all fours. And then from here, we're going to come into thread the needle pose. So it looks like this. You'll reach your right arm towards the top of the mat. Thread your left arm underneath. Relax your ear and cheek down to the mat and keep your hips lifted towards the sky. You should feel a nice stretch in your shoulder and throughout your back. We'll just stay here for a few breaths. Just allow yourself to release and relax into the stretch. On your next inhale, slowly begin to rise. Come back to tabletop position. We'll come to thread the needle on the opposite side. I'm just going to rotate so you can see me better. You can stay where you are. So this time you'll reach your left arm to the top of the mat and then thread your right arm underneath. Again, relax your ear and cheek down to the mat. Let your head rest heavy on the earth and keep your hips lifted towards the sky. Allow yourself just to relax into this pose. You should feel a stretch in your shoulder and then a nice lengthening through your back. Find your breath and continue to breathe into this stretch. On your next inhale, slowly begin to push yourself back up to tabletop position. So you can come back onto your hands and your knees and just come to a neutral spine. We're going to do a little bit of core engagement here. So I'll show you a couple different levels or modifications for this particular yoga pose. We'll start by extending our right leg behind us. So push through the heel of your right foot. So you're welcome to stay here. This is spinal balance pose. The next level of challenge is to add your opposite arm. So you'll reach your opposite arm in front of you. And so you're on your opposite arm, opposite leg. So balancing here, you should feel some core engagement. And then the third level of challenge or modification is to take an inhale. And then as you exhale, contract your elbow to knee. We'll do that 3 more times. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, bring your elbow towards your knee. Deep breath in and extend. And then as you exhale, contract. Good. One more time. Deep breath. And then exhale, let it go. Good. You can release down to tabletop position. And just take a moment here. You can gently sway your hips from side to side. We'll just release from that spinal balance pose. Once you're ready, you can come to stillness. We'll extend our left leg this time. So extend your left leg behind you. Push through the heel of your foot. So remember, this is level 1. You're welcome to stay right here. This is a great workout and you're engaging your core. Or if you add another layer of challenge, you can extend your opposite arm. So opposite arm, opposite leg. And then the third layer of challenge is to inhale. And then as you exhale, contract elbow to knee. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhale and reach. Exhale, contract. Inhale, extend the arm and the leg. Exhale, bring elbow in towards knee. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale, release. Good. Return to tabletop position. One more time. Let's gently sway the hips from side to side and just release from that spinal balance pose. Maybe your heart rate is up a little bit. That was a challenging exercise there. That spinal balance really gets the heart rate going and really engages the core. All right, find stillness here. Take your knees wide out to the side of the mat. We're going to come to child's pose. You can reach your fingertips to the top of the mat and then relax your forehead down to the earth. If you have a yoga block, you're welcome to place the yoga block underneath your forehead if your forehead is not coming all the way down to the mat. In child's pose, take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And then a long, slow exhale through your mouth. Good. We'll do that a few more times. Deep breath through the nose. And then long, slow exhale through the mouth. Breathe in. And exhale, release. And once more, deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Nice job. If you're using a yoga block, you can remove your block and just place it off to the side. From here, we'll come up to tabletop position and then thread your legs in front of you. We're going to come to boat pose. So I'm going to show you a couple different levels for boat pose as well. So this is another abdominal exercise. And the first level, you want to bend your knees and place the soles of your feet on the ground. Take your hands behind your hips. Lift your chest up towards the sky. So you're really lifted to the chest. And then slowly start to lower your hands a little bit further back. Bend your elbows. So this is the first level. You have a little bit of core engagement here, but your hands are helping to support your body. The second level would be to take your hands underneath your thighs. Lift your feet off in the mat. Good. So there's a little more balance here. And then stay lifted in the chest. So you'll feel more core engagement in this level. And then level 3 would be to extend the arms out. And keep your knees bent and then stay lifted through the chest. Good. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly lower your feet back down to the ground. From here, you can extend your legs out in front of you, scoot your heels to the top of the mat, and then reach in front of you and slowly lower yourself down onto your mat. Once you're situated lying on your mat, hug both of your knees into your chest. Gently rock from side to side. Give yourself a little back massage. We're just releasing and relaxing after those abdominal exercises. Just allowing your body to let go. Once you're ready, you can release your hands from your legs. Lift your feet up towards the sky. So you're taking the soles of your feet up to the sky. Take your hands on the inside soles of your feet for happy baby pose. If you're not reaching the inside soles of your feet, you can just grab onto your legs and gently pull your legs into your chest. Or you can just take your hands and place them on the mat and lift your feet up to the sky. So pick a level that feels good in your body. You should feel the stretch in your inner thighs and hips. And if you'd like, you can add a gentle rock from side to side with your legs. So gently rock from side to side, and you should feel a little bit of a back massage and a nice opening in the hips. Good. Come to stillness here. Release your hands from your feet and take your feet down onto your mat. You can take the soles of your feet down to the mat. Keep your knees bent. We're going to come into a bridge pose. So I'm going to show a couple different levels for bridge pose. If you have a block, you can grab your block and place it right underneath your sacrum. So your sacrum is a little bit lower than your low back. And you can place that block, I don't know if you can see, on the lowest setting there. And just place it right underneath your sacrum, and that'll support you. So this is supported bridge pose. Once you have your block underneath your sacrum, you can rotate the palms of your hands up towards the sky. So you're opening through the chest with that slight rotation in the hands. Level 2 would be to not use a block, but just place your hands on your mat and then actively use your glutes to lift your hips up towards the sky. In this pose, you want to make sure that your gaze is up towards the ceiling. So don't move your neck from side to side. That'll help protect your neck. Level 3 would be to interlace your hands underneath you and gently rock your shoulders underneath your body. So really deep chest opening and back bend here. I'm very active in my glutes. I'm squeezing my glutes to lift my hips, and then gently squeeze your inner thighs together. So slight engagement of the inner thighs. We'll just hold here for a few breaths. Take one more inhale, and then as you exhale, slowly begin to release from whatever layer or level of bridge pose that you're in. Find a comfortable lying position and come to our Shavasana pose. So Shavasana is a relaxation pose. In Shavasana, you just want to be as comfortable as possible. And close your eyes. And just allow your body to slow down and relax. Take your awareness and your focus in towards your breath. And as you breathe, notice the rise and fall of your chest. Notice the sensation, the feeling of your breath in your body. As you breathe in, think about taking in light and love, joy and happiness. And as you exhale, think about letting something go. Maybe something you're holding on to today. Just think about releasing and letting go. We'll stay here for 3 more rounds of breath. Take one more inhale, and then exhale, let it go. You can slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes and bring some gentle movement back into your body. You can gently rock your head from side to side. And when you're ready, begin to open your eyes. Rock onto one side, and then use your arm to push yourself up to a seated position. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope to see you soon. Namaste.